It's Dr. Maria Rothenberger from the Miracles Happen Fertility Center at drmariarothenberger.com. This is the Compassion Vlog, week 38. We are using this book, a year of living with more compassion, 52 weeks and 52 quotes. This is quote 38. I can't believe it. We are in the 10th month, finishing up the 10th month of this compassion series. And if I've said it once, I've said it 100,000 times. Maybe that's an exaggeration. But the year 2020, right? I mean, wow. We definitely need compassion. We happen to have broken a new section in this book. We are now in section 6 about opening your heart, kindness, generosity, and forgiveness. Where last section we were talking about anger. So we're moving on to kindness, generosity, and forgiveness. This week's quote is by an anonymous person. It says, "Kindness is the grace of compassion." This week's practice is really simple and yet incredibly powerful. So what they say here is, how can we give care without kindness? Of course, kindness needs to be there, or our care is cold and mechanical, defensive or shrunken with fear, tentative and distracted. The practice this week is to think about somebody in your life that you know of that is suffering, and really devote some time within yourself to act as if you are them. What would it feel like? What would it be like? What are the thoughts you might be thinking? What are the feelings that you might be having? What are the words that you might be saying? Really get into this person's way of being in their suffering, and that helps to create more compassion within you. And certainly, based on last week, you can create some action around that. How can I best serve this person and help alleviate some of their suffering? And that, of course, is truly a compassionate act. So, the compassion practice, they say, is from a Tibetan Buddhist tradition. The practice is so simple, and yet maybe one of the hardest things we can do. It is a practice of ultimate and extreme compassion, a brave act of love when we see through the eyes of another. If you really want to up the challenge ante here, try getting into the mindset and the emotion set and the spirit set of somebody with whom you have a challenging relationship with. Someone who really challenges you, really creates some difficulty within yourself, somebody with whom you have difficult interactions with. Really sit with who they are and how they might be suffering right now, and see what that feels like. What emotions might you have? What words might you have? What thoughts might you have? That is a very compassionate act. And I challenge you to that. I would love to hear how that goes for you this week. I personally know how difficult that is, and yet it is very powerful to be able to settle your own heart, to be able to boost your own kindness and potentially forgiveness toward that other person. Have at it, and I will see you in week 39. Bye.